how you doing? We are at the Nikon event where they just announced the Z7 and Z6 full-frame mirrorless cameras. This is actually the Z7 and I am really excited to tell you how good the EVF on these mirrorless cameras are. The resolution as well as the contrast and color reproduction on these EVFs are amazing. What can I tell you about the photos on these cameras? Well, there's no doubt that Nikon will deliver the best quality, and their claim is that the quality actually will be better than the D850, which is a big claim. What I can tell you about video on these cameras is quite exciting as well. The Z6 that I had a chance to try a moment ago was able to shoot in 4K full frame as well as DX crop mode. And the slow motion 120 or 100 frames per second in 1080p was shot in full frame on the Z6, and I think it's only available in the DX crop mode on the Z7.
Another interesting feature that is worth mentioning on the clip of the Z6 that I'm playing around currently, you can see how the 100 and 120 frames a second in 1080p can only be shot in FX format, being the full frame format. However, if you change to 1080p 50 frames a second or 60 frames per second, there you can choose between the FX and the DX crop mode. I got to test out the autofocusing features on the camera, and as you can see, it does focus in the correct direction. There's no hunting, it focuses on the person's face, then it moves to the background, and I tried to focus back on the person's face. It focused perfectly, the person moved, it refocused. The new face detection technology, together with the dual motors on the 35mm, is doing a fantastic job.
HDMI output, if you use a Ninja recorder, you're able to shoot up to 10-bit quality video, which is fantastic. The screen is tiltable, very similar to the D850, doesn't tilt completely 180 degrees, but we can't have it all. Ergonomics of this camera is something that I find very exciting. There's a very deep grip on it, which makes the camera feel very handy. I love the LCD display at the top, gives you a few more info without having to glimpse at the camera looking down. Pair that with the stabilized sensor as well as the premium line of the new Z-mount Nikon S lenses. This is potentially going to be one of the best cameras on the market, if not the best. Personally, my preference will be leaning towards the Z6 because of the bigger pixels, while having only 24 megapixels compared to the higher megapixel count of the Z7. Price-wise, also way cheaper and affordable, starting from 2100, or when you get a bundled deal with the 2470, you get a QXD card at the start, as well as quite a lot of other accessories. And the F-mount adapter for all your F-mount Nikon lenses, all in for 2800. That's a crazy deal, considering you're getting a premium mirrorless full-frame beast of a camera that performs in video as well as in photo mode, with a 2470 lens and all these other things. Like, how good pricing is that? Mirrorless, I believe, is the way forward. Nikon definitely stepped up their game and delivered a range of bodies to shoot various needs. The Z7 for high-end, lots of megapixels quality photos as well as video, while the Z6 very focused on great photos but also delivering a better noise ratio potentially in video, having less megapixels and being able to film in full frame in 120 frames a second.
This was a touch and try session. We weren't able to take any photos or videos taken on these new cameras with us, but we were able to play to our heart's content and test out all the features on these pre-production models, which I am pretty sure they are close to the final product because everything seems to have worked beautifully.
It's an amazing line of cameras. I can't wait to try them, hopefully soon. The Z7 will be out at the end of September, while the Z6 you'll have to wait till November, but I think it is worth the wait. I will certainly be waiting for one. That's it for now. Can't wait to try this camera. I'll see you guys in the next video.